Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Teed up, it's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Flash forward, then flash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35.
36-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Well, if they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love a jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going east to west, and you know some vertical shots will be coming.
He gets this to Tyler Scott. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll find that for a few. It's third down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Vikings into the nickel for this third down play. Running for it, it's Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. Now Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got around 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
From the red zone now. Complete right side. Burton has it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back, it's the handoff. Up behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Bails out of the pocket quick. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Lesney able to knock it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Completes downfield to Felton. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 24
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jump pass brought in. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This really should be the...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bears' 35-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Bears. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. I'll throw it. Taken in by Addison, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Reichert connects there. We're outside him now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So we'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. On play action, here's Williams. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with 3rd and long. Decent game here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At the 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Conlesney on for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And we do not get a 3rd field goal of the game as we stay tied at 3-3. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. 6. Blue, struck, smash. Red. Red, cycle. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense will slide around and make a play. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. He's Loveland working the right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, you get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Williams will look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Loveland. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Off the play fake, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
And even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's taken in by Roman Tunze. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They kick the running back in motion. First down. Williams to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To the air yet again. Williams. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Fourth down, pass coming. He finds it beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Now here's Williams. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction. How well that defense had that play covered.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that brings up 4th and long. Torrey Taylor on the punt. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Ready, set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Punt.
Out of the gun, Young. Response to Hawkinson outright. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. First down, Young. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Set, ready. 10 black, you yellow. Set,
Young working from the gun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Blue. Set, punt. 33 black ultra. White, white. Black shot, slice blue. Hut.
Now it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Another carry for him. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Jack Lesney on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 52 blue. Drill green. Blue striker. Blaster 6. Hut, hut.
Young looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 50. Grit claws red. Red cycle. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. Young. Buys time, rolling right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set, ready.
One's out and cut on the right side. Well, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They've got a man in motion. Got play straight ahead. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nick Herbig making the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Williams on the play action. Headed out right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hits him on the out route. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one Young goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second and goal backed all the way up to the 14 here. To throw is Williams. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal. Jack Podolesny on for the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Come on, ready?
On play action, here's Young. He's got it over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. To the line. Here's third and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 38 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. Line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. On play action, Williams. This one found by the defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop. We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Again, it's Williams. this to the 32 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. And that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings losing by 7. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Red, start red, yellow, Edo blue.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Set.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
1st down from the 42.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
Sending him on the dime. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. There's a dive up the middle. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.